So this video is going to be how to basically cover your boat and how to use the quick clips. If you see on the floor, we lay our poles down. Now we could put them in the seat, but we lay our poles down, rear poles to the rear, front poles to the front, and notice which way they're pointing. The top of the pole points to where the poles belong. So if you throw them in the seat, as long as you keep the tops of the poles pointed towards the rear, you know those poles go to the rear. Short one and a long one. Same thing with the front. The one's just slightly shorter than the other one. So that's the forwardmost pole. We never put our poles, we never compress them. We always let them in the open position. So now if you come back here, you'll see that I have the cover rolled up just like when we took the boat apart. So I'm going to pass this off to my wife and let you see how we cover our boat. So normally both of us cover the boat, but I'm going to do it by myself, at least part of it, till she finishes filming. So I just throw it forward. Now, like I said earlier, back here, I always start with the bimini. So this is the bimini post hole, the first bimini hole. Notice the clips, how they have a hook on them. There's a slot underneath the boat that these lock into. And I'll show you when we get over to the dock side. I don't want my phone hanging over the edge of the boat because I'll end up losing my phone. But basically I start around the bimini. So I take this first loop and I lock it on. And then what I do is I just work from that point back. We always tie our bimini legs. We always tie these. So we're going to pause the video for right now. So on the other side, you'll see where we had these bimini loops. So we always hook ours. But basically to hook the thing, all you do, this rail on our boat has a little thing underneath. You just gently put it under there and pop it up. It shouldn't take much force. They just pop right in. The one thing you want to make sure though when you're doing this is do not have your poles inserted, because if you have your poles inserted, there's so much tension on the cover, it's hard to get it locked in. So before you uncover, drop your poles. Before you cover, make sure your poles are out. So you can see they're out. It's real easy to clip the cover on, and then we always tie these. Not only does it keep some of the moisture out, it helps keep the critters out too. And like I said, it only takes a couple minutes, maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes to cover your boat. So there's really no excuse, and it'll save your boat over time. So again, there's your little lock. Pops right in. It shouldn't take any force. To unhook, right here's the rivets that hold that clip. All I do is pop it down. Don't try and pull it down. Don't try and twist it out. Just pop it. It'll pop right out if you gently give a downwards tug. And then all I do is unzip my zipper. Not all covers have this. This is 2017 and later. I just unzip it, go in and put my poles in, re-zip it, and then lock it into the door. And that's all there is to it.